Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Damontae bringing you a banger. Don't forget to follow on my Twitch, please. This is where we have daily content. Seeing that you guys enjoyed the last two videos, I figured I would keep the theme going with the marked rooms and expensive keys. This time we decided to go for the RBBK reserved marked room inside the apartment. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and subscribe and let's get into it. Oh, Bitcoin! This is our first time entering the room. I've never been really on this map, so this is what we got. Started out with getting a documents case, which was then followed by a bear statue. Next we was able to find a pistol, which was then followed by the SA-58 assault rifle. Next we find a chain, and then lastly we find a second SR pistol. Then coming to the last item, which was a GP coin. For the first room's total value, this is actually what we got. We earned 491,486 rubles in total for the first room. So far, not too bad on the first run. Opening the door for the second time, this is what I found. Upon entering, we see a motor laying on the ground, which is then followed by an AS valve. Next we find an axle, which is right beside a key card holder. Then we end up finding the 9A assault rifle, which next we was able to find this thing. It's called like military something. Let's go ahead and get to the totals for the items we found for the second time. We totaled 601,219 rubles in total for the second time hitting the room. This is our third time entering the room, and this is what we find. I instantly find an MK17, which was then followed by a key tool, which is then followed by a bear statue on the couch, then having a PM on the floor. And then lastly we find an injector's case, which is a great find. Now going for the totals of the items that I found, this time I'm going to leave out the MK17 since you can't actually sell it on the flea. For the third time hitting the door, we got 1,318,099 rubles. Going for the fourth entry of the room, this is what we found. We find an AK, a golden chain, and a silver chain, which is then followed by a golden rooster. After searching for a moment, we find a gold chain. Then it was followed by a second key tool. And then lastly, we find a revolver. Now let's get into the totals of what we found. So getting into the total values of it is 657,443 rubles in total that we made the fourth time hitting the room. Getting into the fifth time opening the room, here it is. We end up finding an AESA, pretty decent find if you're trying to trade for weapons. Then we find two PB pistols, a gold chain as well. Then after searching for a moment, we find a Vertex on the couch. Tallying the total for the items here, it comes out to be 275,331 rubles made on this run. Making our way to the halfway point of the video, so far, so good. Getting to the sixth opening, here's what we got. Starting off with an AKS, then followed by the SR SMG, then we find a gold chain next to a horse statue, and then lastly finding an HK556 rifle, and finding this statue. Getting into the totals for the sixth time hitting the room, here it is. The items totaled to 171,874 for the sixth time opening the room. Now does it get better from here? Let's see. Getting into the room, this is what we have. We find an SR25 in the middle. Beside it is a 5.7, a gas analyzer, the Pro Kill necklace, and then we find another bear statue. Let's get into the totals for these items. Now unfortunately the SR25 cannot be sold on the market, so it's not listed here. We totaled to 173,432 rubles in total. The eighth time entering the room, we find a gold chain onto the table. We find a key card holder again, which was then followed by the M45 pistol, and then we find a PB pistol as well. Now let's go ahead and total the items that we got for the eighth time opening the room, which brings us to a total of 338,887 rubles for the eighth time opening the door. Getting into the ninth time opening the door, here's what we got. I find a spear assault rifle, it's a lot of money, MP9. Next lying on the couch we find a cultist statue, which is then followed by 2 horse statues and a gold chain. Now getting the total of these items for the 9th time hitting the room. Does this shock you? The 9th time hitting this room gains us 647,885 rubles in total value. And here we are, the last key opening. Upon opening the door, we find an Ash 12, then an MP7. Next we find a Pro Kill chain, then followed by an MDR 556 rifle. We have an SVT rifle. We also have a Scav statue on the couch. And lastly, we pick up the gold chain. And then we find the Bitcoin. For the 10th time opening the door, these are the items that I found, and this is what they had cost. The total for the 10th time hitting the room came to 934,998 rubles in total value. Now let's switch gears and go ahead and start to tally up all of it for all 10 rooms. Feel free to do the math yourself also and post it in the comment section. So after tallying them all together 10 times, I made 5,002,767 rubles in total value. Now let's go ahead and minus the keys amount from this total value to see how much we profited. Turns out we profited 3,025,767 in total profit. So do you guys think that the marked room RBBK inside reserve is worth doing? Or do you guys think it's not worth doing? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new here, subscribe to me, and we'll see you in the next one.